We started this course by talking about C. Wright Mills' notion of the sociological imagination and the commitment that Mills enjoined us to undertake to understand the relationship between public issues and private experiences. And then last week, we talked about the relationship between the individual and the larger social world when we addressed Durkheim's concept of social facts, which Durkheim says are to be treated as things external to the individual that exert pressure on the individual to behave, to act, to feel, to think in certain ways. And we took up Weber's concept of bureaucracy as an example of a social fact. Last week, we also introduced the concepts of social structure and agency. If you remember, social structures we talked about as being resilient, enduring, systematic patterns that order and constrain social life. Social structures are durable, persistent, enduring, non-negotiable, or at least not easily negotiated. They're objective. They exist outside of the will of individual social actors, but they exert a definite pressure on individuals. And we also talked about agency, the capacity that individual actors have for action. Agency shaped by a specific range of cultural schemas and resources available to a person's particular social milieu. Agency, the actual forms that it takes, vary enormously from social milieu to social milieu. So last week we discussed Weber's concept of bureaucracy along with George Reitzer's application of that concept to develop his ideas about the McDonaldization of society as good examples of social structure. And this week we're going to turn more to the agency side of things with a look at the work of symbolic interactionists. The symbolic interaction perspective, also called symbolic interactionism, has an important place among the range of theories used by sociologists. Sociologists who draw on symbolic interactionist theory focus on the symbolic meanings that social actors develop in the process of their ongoing interactions. The perspective focuses on the process through which social actors exercise agency as they engage each other in social interactions.